There's lightning over there. South Africa is wild.
Morning. Hope you're doing well. Can you tell I'm not, unfortunately? Such a bummer. I'm in South Africa. Oh my goodness, that's the most amazing little bird behind the camera. Damn, it flew off too quickly. Anyway, I'm in South Africa for Gravelburn, which is a 7-day gravel stage race. It's fully supported, so no finding my own accommodation and all that sort of thing, which I'll be doing in Chile next month. This one we're riding from point to point, and the organisers are setting up camps for us to stay in every night. We've got our own tent and all that sort of thing. I absolutely adore camping, so I'm really excited. Also really excited to explore this region of, is it the Eastern Cape? No, Western Cape. Anyway, we're going to ride through the Great Karoo, which is a semi-arid desert, and it's meant to be a really extraordinary landscape. We're going to ride up huge mountain passes. We're going to do all sorts of really cool things, or at least I hope we are, because I am not very well. Now, it might seem to you not the most sensible idea to start a race when I'm slightly under the weather, but I just really want to see how I get on today. I'd be so bummed out not to even start. So I've just got to give it a go and try and look after myself at the same time. So today is the first stage. It's the shortest stage, but the one with the most climbing. There's nearly 3,000 metres of climbing or something insane. I can't quite remember. And it's about 80 kilometres long. There's also a cut-off time. So although my plan is to go slow and take care of myself, I do have to get to the other end before I get booted out of the race on the first day. Oh, the added dimension is that it's going to rain a lot. So perfect when you're all croaky and full of cold. But all I can do is all I can do. So I'm going to get my bike ready, get out there and just see what unfolds. So come with me. Hi, how you doing? Weather is so bad. Oh my God. Raining for a second. Hooray! It's still raining. It's basically cyclocross. We stopped at this pad stall, which is kind of a feed station basically. Trying to chill today, to be honest. I mean, if you can chill in torrential rain, but been trying not to put out too much power, because I'm a little bit ill, obviously, and also it's a 7-day stage race. Everyone's bikes sound like absolute death, and it's only the first day. Hopefully there's somewhere that I can wash it when I get to the end, and might need a bit of, might need to see a mechanic. It's raining again. So pretty. I'm very excited to see my tent set up for the night. Bike and body might need a bit of TLC though. Hello. I'm here! How exciting! Hey! I even get to clean my face! Oh. What a great day!
Thank you, eh?
Wow, this is good service. Thanks, guys. This is a campsite that they've just built from nothing, and there are so many people helping you, and they're all so nice. You get handed a recovery shake and greeted by people who tell you where your tent is. In the tent is your bag. Well, I hope so. I've not got there yet. And you can take a shower, you can get some lunch. I mean, you are just so well taken care of, and all you've got to do is ride your bike. It is sheer luxury. I mean, if you like cycling, this is the one. Should be me. Good job I'm not superstitious. Number 13. Hey, my stuff is here! Oh my goodness. Come to Africa, they said. It'll be warm and sunny, they said. You can see my breath, and I've just been drying all of my gear on the campfire. Aye, aye, aye. And I'm still poorly. So today, I did just sort of get my head down and struggle on through, because there was so much rain that you just kind of zoned out because you couldn't really see anything. One of the highlights, weirdly for me, as someone who doesn't consider themselves a climber, was Alfred's Pass, or whatever it is, because even though there was still rain on there, you could actually see some of the landscape to the right. It was really, really beautiful. And also the sounds were one of the highlights for me. There are all these chirrups and sort of, it sounded like frogs, but it was coming from the trees, so it had to have been birds. I don't know. I need to find out more about South African wildlife. When I arrived at the burn camp, obviously that was really super excited and gave me uplifted me a little bit, I suppose. Since then, I feel like I've started feeling much more poorly, really. I think it's a combination of the cold and damp and, having a cold and it being damp. It's hard to know whether I should really be doing this race, quite honestly, without it being really detrimental to my health. At least I'm taking it day by day. So tomorrow it is meant to be really, really cold in the morning. It's meant to be 4 degrees, which obviously isn't going to be great for me. But I'll get up, I'll start, I'll see how it goes. I'll make sensible decisions, I promise. At the moment, I'm just considering that I've got a cold. And if you've got a cold, you can carry on riding. Obviously, I don't want it to develop into something more serious. So if I feel it's going that way, I will stop. But yeah, I don't want to. So yeah, I'm going to get some rest and let's chat tomorrow. Bye. Morning. I'm still cranky. What I've decided is every day I'll make the decision to ride one more or not. So I'm going to ride one more. Feeling really quite slow. I'm not able to put out much power today. Certainly not feeling my best, but hey, I'm riding my bike. It's nearly 11. I've got about 40k to go. There's a rather large climb coming up, I can see on my Jura. The cut-off point for today's stage is 4 o'clock or something, so actually I shouldn't have said that. I was just jinxed myself. Right, we're at another feed zone. So finally I can pee, I hope. I've been a bit paranoid about getting my bum bitten by a puffer for some reason. I read this book when I was in Kenya, and in that book the woman's son dies after being bitten by a puffer. So now I'm super paranoid, even though I'm not actually in Kenya. But anyway, the safety of the feed zone, I can finally go. Aww. Thank you. Now, look at this one. I can't talk. I'm losing my voice. I wanted to say, look at this wonderful oasis. There's lunch for us there. But I'm just going to stop talking. Well, I've kind of regained the use of my voice, sort of, and we are now in our burn camp in Graf. There's lots of things to do when you get to the camp. You've got to sort out all your gear, whether it's wet or just dirty, book yourself in to use the leg compression devices, these Normatec things. You can book yourself in for a massage, get your bike washed and your body sorted, get some food, and tonight we're eating in local restaurants. So they've allocated all the riders a different place to go, and I'm going to go off and find my one. Oh, nice. Warning from stage 3 of gravel burn. The chopper is out flying. I think the pros are about to go, so I better hurry up.
but it's the third stage and I've regained the use of my voice thanks to some medicine that I took. So I'm hoping that today I can properly experience the race, because the previous 2 stages, it's like my legs were in autopilot. They knew what to do, they were pedaling, but my brain was nowhere to be seen, and storytelling and just the whole thing was quite difficult. So today I am feeling a little bit better. I'm still going to take it relatively easy, but hopefully I can kind of take in a bit more of what's going on and share that with you. So I've already been and had my breakfast. I've collected my bike from the mechanics. You have to pack up all your stuff in your bag because they get transported to the next camp. And every single day I can't fit all my stuff in my bag. It's like it's grown. I've even expanded the bag with the extension straps, and still every morning I can't get my stuff in. So I'm just going to try and get that done and make sure I've got my nutrition, my Dura with my nav on it, and off we go for another day riding. Yoo-hoo! Ticked off a nice 20k with that group, decent pace, and now I've eased off a bit because I don't want to totally overdo it, just because I'm enjoying myself. I mean, enjoyment is part of the game, right, but self-preservation also. So going a little slow now and just enjoying the scenery. Da da da, not enjoying that though. Hot and kind of getting steep. Pretty spectacular, eh? I don't know much about South Africa, but I was kind of expecting to see more animals. I haven't seen any wildlife at all. Nothing, zilch, nada. Are all the animals in a game reserve? Yeah, that's what it is. But I want to see some stuff. Oh, it's you! Hello, Richard. 20 kilometres to go on stage. Woohoo! 3. This is either going to be a tale of triumphing over adversity or a tale of stupidity, depending on whether I recover and complete the race or get really ill. Let's see. I can't talk again, so I'm going to see the medic. I so lost my voice again. Okay, I've got aspirin, taken some other mystery drug as well, and I've got a cough sweet, so hopefully my voice will return. I'm just gonna go find my tent. Isn't this just the most amazing setup in the middle of nowhere? Let's see what's for dinner tonight. Sounds nice. Let's have a look at some of the stats from today. I'll tell you what, I've been so impressed with this Karoo Dura. It is so reliable. Yes, I dropped it. That's my mount's fault. So I did crack the screen. But functionally, it is amazing. I've had so much trouble with bike computers in the past in these big races. This, it has never failed me. It's always connected to my power meter pedals, to my heart rate. It stores 100 routes on it, so you've always got the ones that you're going to need. It's clear as hell with the directions. I've not got lost yet, which is also amazing. And even better than that, I've not had to charge it at all. So how many days have I been racing now? Oh gosh, it's so hard to figure that out. Days and days of racing, and I've still got 85% of my battery left. This bit up here is a solar charging panel, and even with torrential rain, hailstones and minimal sun on some days, this has still charged itself, so pretty amazing. Anyway, so let's have a look at the stats. Gosh, oh my gosh, a training load 601, a TSS of 601. It says that it's going to take me 4 days to recover. My normalized power was 125 watts, average speed of 19.5 kilometers an hour. Tonight we've got the Red Bull Nightburn, which is a night kind of hare and hounds with Tom Pidcock. Weird, right? So to qualify, you had to sprint this kilometre during the stage today, and I intentionally didn't sprint it because I didn't want to qualify for this, because 800 kilometres is enough for me. I don't really fancy sprinting around in the dark and then jeopardising my recovery for tomorrow. It just seems like a recipe for disaster, really, but it's fun watching everyone else do it. What an amazing place to wake up, huh? Morning! It is day 4 of Gravelburn, and I woke up actually being able to talk properly, which is such a bonus. I think the cold is finally shifting, but today's going to be a really, really hard day. So I can't totally remember the distance. It might be about 140, but there's quite a generous cut-off time, which tells you something. My coach reckons I'm going to do it in 5.5 hours. I've checked the weather forecast and there's a hell of a headwind, so who knows. Hopefully by the time I get to the end of the stage, I'll still be able to actually speak, and maybe I'm finally getting better, so let's go see. So far struggling to really settle in with a good group. I keep pushing to catch one, then I'll get them, and then I can't stay with them because I push to catch them. So I think I'm just quite tired. It's a tough one today, but I'm exactly where I want to be. I wanted to push myself, have a big challenge, an adventure. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't choose the headwind, but hey, it's beautiful. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm going to nail this one in 5.5 hours, like coach reckons. Done 75k, but it's already been 4 hours and it's 118, and there's a massive climb coming up. I'm a bit tired today. I mean, you're tired every day on a thing like this, but today particularly. Oh, how I did it. 20k to go. So far, I think my body's felt worst on this stage. Like, not my cold, I mean my legs and my lower back and my shoulders. The cold is just omnipresent. But apart from that, this has been my favourite stage for the scenery. It's just amazing. I think all these mountains are old volcanoes, and this used to be an inland sea, which is why it's red. Oof, done. What a beautiful place to be. Not been doing much talking on this one because of the croaky voice. I'm gonna go get dinner in my Lappa. There's 3 different sort of mini camps, and each Lappa has its own catering, its own showers and bathrooms and stuff like that. It's all set up so well. So I'm going to go and get some food and make sure that I get an early night again, in the hope that I might feel better tomorrow, because it's going to be a big day out, and obviously I'm getting tighter and tighter. But
genuinely, despite the sickness, just really happy because it's such an amazing event. Like, just blown away by the hospitality. Tickets to this are quite expensive, and before I came here, a few of my friends were kind of exclaiming how mental the prices are. When you come here, you see where the money goes. Like, they're not just charging you a load of cash and then pocketing it. Everything is impeccably done. I mean, you're treated like absolute royalty, and you get to just ride your bike all day. It's brilliant. So anyway, gonna get some food. What have we got today? Let's see. Stage 5, I'm still in it. Still croaking away. Sure. Got it. Oh, that's what I need.
We don't want to think about that
at all. Still together, 80 kilometres in, and we're 6 kilometres from the last feed zone and what I think is the start of the climb, which is something pass. I've forgotten the name. Starts off steep enough, then ramps right up to about 22% or something daft at the end. So I think I'll be riding that one on my own. I've got an iced gel. This is such great service. Thanks, guys. We're very lucky. Now all we've got to do is get up about it. But yeah, we can do that, right? This is the easier bit. It ramps up at the end just to really kill us off. The main obstacles at this moment in time are the corrugated road, which is really annoying. Obviously the heat is a challenge, and then my body's sore. It's not really my legs, it's my lower back and my shoulder and my feet. But we're doing it. So pleased.
So another stage in the bag. That's 5 down, 2 to go, and tomorrow is the Queen stage, so it's meant to be the hardest one, which, I mean, how can it be harder? But anyway, today was actually pretty fun because we worked a lot in a peloton. You could really get a nice draft tucked in tightly. No one went too hard on those tarmac climbs, and also tarmac. Wow, how lovely that was, just to have a bit of smooth riding for a while, because our bodies are pretty sore by now. 5 days of quite difficult racing. The thing with gravel is you don't really recover on the descents because it's so bouncy and rough. Like, the descents aren't always super enjoyable. I mean, I like descending, but sometimes your body is just like, God damn it, get me down this hill. Whereas on a mountain bike, you've got the nice kind of single track, so you do kind of recover a bit better on the way down. Anyway, today's stage took me 6.5 hours, I think. It was about 140 kilometres. There was a big old climb at the end, and I don't know how, but I somehow managed to get a Strava top 10 on that, which is very weird because, not good at climbing, I'm better at descending. But that was a nice little bonus. Stage in the bag. Normally there's a bit of a routine to life here at the camp. You get handed a recovery shake as soon as you cross the finish line. You hand over your bike, which is taken by the mechanics to be looked after and cleaned and everything, which is super nice. Then you can have a shower or get some food. There are really nice lunches with a lot of healthy options, so you can make sure you're getting your nutrition right, getting a lot of fresh vegetables and vitamins and stuff to kind of support yourself throughout the week. Then I tend to get my sleeping mat out of my tent because the tent's always too hot, and lie next to the tent, do some stretching and use my Pulseo kind of massage gun on all the sore bits. The shoulder is really sore. I haven't told you guys, but I have found out that I've got a bulging disc in my neck. So that's not great. No wonder I'm in pain. Anyway, after that, then it is time for more food, more resting. You don't do very much once you're here, really. It's hard. Like, anyone who is doing this race knows it's hard. So yeah, I am clean. I have eaten. I have not recovered properly yet. I don't think I'm going to recover till I get back to England, but I'm going to go and get my legs in the compression boots over at the Hyper Ice stand. Is it Hyper Ice? Normatec? Something like that. Yeah, and then eat some more food and sleep. The end. Oh, looks like rain.